Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Yoshi here, back with another 100% blind playthrough of we are playing Mario Luigi Brothership. In the last video, we left off. Well, what else? We were trying to get disguised, I guess. Yeah, we were trying to get disguised to go to Wayaway Island at some point. We learned a critical info that we have to go to a specific tiny island with specific tree sap, and that's how we will get to Wayaway Island. And we also tried to battle shark bones and got completely annihilated because we didn't even have the right setup. I've decided that because this quest is not the side quest right here is not an exclusive quest right now. Goblet and Fossil in the Bones. We're gonna save these for pretty much after we finish the game. They should still be around, hopefully. Become red, maybe I'll do them. But anyways, while we were doing this, we got a literal quest slapped. I should just say, yeah, we got a literal side quest slapped right in our face just before we get to the end. It's like, oh, this is expiring soon. So now all of a sudden we have to go all the way back to Off-Ended Island, despite already getting stuff done, which means this quest will expire basically now, unless we do it right now. So because of that, we get to do everyone's favorite chore, doing side quest again. Well, more like one, because we just have this one to do, and then we can also do the request of that shop paper we sometimes talk to. Yeah, you can tell it's been a while already forgetting names and stuff. There's where the gold... Oh. I don't think that was going to have something before. I only now just looked at it and there was a treasure there. Alright then. What do we do now? We had our... I say I'm messed up by the sever statement, but what do we do now? It's hard to know where to go because we had to constantly go from one place to another, because obviously one spot we can't go right to, because if we do that, we'll get caught immediately. So actually trying to explore this whole bit would be kind of tricky. Here's where it is. Now we get an idea. Oh, we could still disguise ourselves. It's just before we had our disguises removed briefly. So I guess we still have our disguises, which is good. Why should I? I'm the only thing in him. No. How could he be on Mario's side? I see. Junior. What? Bowser is very strong, yes? Oh yeah, he's the strongest there is. He once talked about the secret to that strength. His strength flows from his minions, and their strength from him. Love and trust are the keys. True allies are with you for your life. I believe you've made such a friend, Lord Junior. It seems I was mistaken. Now you'll be alone again. No, I won't. Shut up. Shut up and go away. As you wish. Whoa. Good thinking, Luigi. What was that? Must have been my imagination. Daddy. Okay. Honey. Well, okay. Thankfully that didn't take too long. Wow. Okay, well that was pretty quick. Wonder where they've actually gone off to now. They kind of just disappeared after that. Okay, so we do still keep our disguises, which is good. I was worried we wouldn't keep them, but after that fiasco, we were able to make it work. Alright. Now then, will we actually not have to do another side quest again? And not get surprised like that, because it would be nice if we don't have a side quest like that appear again, because it's nasty. Thankfully, there's only a few left. And as for those other side quests I'm skipping, it doesn't really impact the storyline if we do them right now, so it's better that we just wait until later to do those. That's why I'm not doing those ones. Alright, well, we need to talk to build it now. Alright, right on. I'll build it right away. Alright. Cool. So then we got validation gloves now. Let's see what that actually is. We should actually check all the items here. We have groove boots, no special effect, but lots of speed. Increases speed by 10%. Maximum speed by a certain percentage. We have the power gloves from earlier that we could use now to boost a lot. That'll probably be better overall. Now we're getting close to the end of the game. Then there's battle ready gloves. Pound save by 30%. That you are harmed if you take damage and all. Foundation gloves increases defense and speed by 50% when you get excellent on Rose attack. Oh my. Alright, so yeah. There's also a treasure sacks we'll need later. Alright, well, there's not much else we can really get here. Alright. Well, not much else to say. We had actually done all the side quest stuff we need now, and now it's just those two side quests from earlier. We're not going to do them because they're pretty tedious. Keep in mind, even at level 40, we're probably going to struggle with them, although you know about those particular things, there is a specific setup we can use to make it a lot more consistent. No, it's not required. It can be useful. Alright, I've decided that because of the way my Netherfish luck has been going, I'm not going to treasure fast just because it doesn't make sense to go fast like that yet. I'm not sure if this is the outlet or not, but no way to really find out unless we just search each one of them. So, let's start with this OT outlet. We were told the outlet we need to look for has a certain numbers next by it, but we have no idea what that means, so of course, we're just gonna go here and hope for the best. And I think we found a good island already. We found some of the enemies already. Amps like a slab, yeah. Hang like a can. Feeling good. Hey, who's barging in here? Oh, Mario. Ah, yeah, perfect timing. Time to put my daily training to the test. You're on this island interior. Think you can get it? Let's go. Alright. Well, nothing's changed so far. Still battling the same enemies we've had to battle the past couple of videos. To be fair, Bowser's minions are quite numerous, so it makes sense. Let's see. Well, I'm just gonna go with what route I was doing before, so that means, of course, we have to use Puck Up. So, not using Auto Excellence, so I need to make sure I time this here. Goodness, Luigi. Coming in quite a bit. Got it. Alright, good. We got an excellent, at least. That's one less I have to deal with. Good. Did some damage back to them as well. And one of our plugs are charged now. Let's use the U cannons to do some damage as well. Playing Mario Luigi from Inside Story for quite a bit. Usually pretty good at Reatius, although I should have said that too soon. So yeah, did kind of mess up there, but that's fine. Just gives us more special attacks to use here. So mess up. These ones are kind of tricky because it's random whether or not Mario Luigi appear. Gets so long to react. Yeah, it still did a lot. Alright, now that we are done with that, probably don't need to do anything else. You can actually just use the counter attacks too to get rid of them fast too. That's probably what I'll do now. A couple. We use the special attacks at first because we wanted to try and get excellence on our brother's attack so we can get more points back. We also probably need to start using performance response more. In fact, we should probably be using that a bit more aggressively. Alright, now we deal with these dudes. Mario Luigi, we've been training hard. Get a taste of our powerful charge attack. Okay. You know what? Because they are just jumping, but we also cannot really do much against them. I've decided we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way, which we haven't done in a very long time. We'll just jump on them, one at a time. We haven't seen this since the start of the game. Because of our upgrade, we'll be able to take them out in one hit each time, which is nice. All that's really going to change is we'll just have to jump on a couple of them. Okay, good. We do need to practice the timing on some of our attacks. Because if we do not do this correctly, it'll be kind of hard to get through. The guy still has to come back, yet we already moved a couple of them. Alright. Should stick with what I had planned, so we're gonna keep jumping until they're all done. Go. Just a little too slow here. Definitely not used to seeing those attacks, so yeah. There we go. Got in our loot booster drop as well, which is nice. Now we have these hammer bars as well. Wow, since anyone made it so far, here, take this treasure. If you could defeat us, that is. So this is almost basically like all those enemy battles we had to deal with again when we first faced out, except this time there's even more of them than the last time. Alright, let's keep spamming pop up. This time we are gonna spam fire attacks for a minute. Okay, it's gonna be attacked on the first attack cycle, one thing you can use to make Cluck Up a little bit easier to time the excellent for is that it'll always be the same every time once we get to the right setup. So since I started with Mario first on that, before it ended, that means it was guaranteed to be Luigi, which means you can just bash through that part. A bit easier, and then you just need to pay attention to what animation you're currently on so you can just use X immediately afterwards. That'll make it a lot easier. Okay, he's just gonna throw it over me. I'll say that one attack can be quite tedious. Okay. Not really doing much. Looks like they just hit each other instead. So they don't really have to do much for them to just keep hitting themselves. Just barely didn't do it. That's fine. We got pretty much all the ones we wanted to defeat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Later, we'll probably want one of the dizzy attack saps because although it's random, it can sometimes help us for the next part. I'll make this a bit faster by just using this. Not gonna even fully heal because we might end up healing later anyway. Okay, so this was a trap, just like I thought.
Yeah.
Sort of. We don't really get anything here. Guys from here, impressive skills. We gotta train harder, huh? So we pretty much just get a free treasure from that. Unfortunately, that is not the item we need. So now we get to head back to ship tape and try again. Still gotta look for Wayaway Island, I guess. They said the islet we're looking for has a few palm trees out front. Fortunately, that was not the islet, so we were looking for, so now we have to try looking again. Don't worry, by the way, I am definitely recording my mic this time, and also recording, so yeah, I always make sure to check that at the start of every episode. It should pop out in a minute. There it is. Unstruck reef found. We're getting really close to getting all the reefs done. Pretty soon there'll be no more left, and we'll be able to have all of them done. Whoa! This is like a shortcut. So this is how we go between currents then. Alright. Sorry if we're delaying for a bit, but that's simply because we need to get a specific item that we need first. And find another. Caterpillar Reef. That is not really Caterpillar Reef. In fact, that looks more like Wiggler Pillar Reef. It's actually probably the correct term for it, because it looks a lot like Wiggler, another particular person we've met quite a bit throughout the Mario franchise. So, of course, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. It's nice to have a lot of references from the Mario series in this game so far. Alright. Yes, I do want to rest up. Hopefully, I to give us the ability. That's the only reason why I didn't heal my SP, because I might heal it later. I just didn't know if it took us to the island, so I wanted to be extra sure. Good. We entered into the new current. Let's see. Paquette Island. This one looks island, rather. This looks like a little bit more of a better one. We actually got 2 different islands we can look at, too. Let's go ahead and save in case we do get to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's an island I actually have to go to. Alright. Let's go to Paquette Island first, though, and then go to town immediately afterwards. We don't have... Because we might want to try and save our stuff, maybe we'll try and just not do anything. My, who are you all? Are you hoping to get past the fence? I heard there's a pipe on another island that goes somewhere in there. What am I doing first, I asked? Well, I'm going to get to see if I can break away. Interesting, we can't even go here. Little trick. Nice trick, game. Wish I had known. Of course, now we have to walk all the way back to get back to this area, but so now we know which islet we must go to. I see some pipe on Wayaway will probably take us back over there. That's my assumption. Okay. Let's go down. Island. I think this is where we'll finally be able to get Wayaway. Kind of a weird spot we have to go to, but it is what it is. Oh, wait. This is another one of those islands, so we cannot do anything unless we have a paint to a specific island. But it does show us a few other things as well. Strange. I'm starting to think we might actually have to go back to Abandoned Island and just find a pipe that simply takes us there. We said we need to go in and find an islet to get this done, but so far we haven't been able to even get to the islets at all. Okay, another drifting island we can try. I guess we'll just keep trying islets and hoping for the best. You just kind of have to try them one at a time until we find the right one. Not much you can do with this kind of a thing. Kind of a mechanic. A bit annoying, but what can you do? Oh, there's 2. Daniel's still here too. Interesting. This is the one we want. But that also has spikes. Maybe that's a little bit better. It doesn't look knocked off just yet. Let's see if this one works better. A bit confused, but also a bit annoyed at this because we have to go through so many islets only to find nothing. Oh, I think we might have found it. How does these minions use that symbol? Could this be one of the islets that will get us to Wayaway Island? It's supposed to be an islet with 3 trees and a switch. Alright, let's look for it. Are looking for it. Alright, I think we finally found the right islet. Now we can actually progress. And so, I see. So this is the one we actually have to get to, because this then connects to all of the other islands. So, I guess we'll start with left first. So we need to basically look and figure out which way and goes where. Oh wait, we're back on Nano Island.
Yeah.
Let's try the other pipe. I actually want to go to one that's... I want to test out my subs and see where each of these goes, because we of course want to explore them all while we still can and get all the treasures. It can be quite hard if we don't know which one goes where, so that's why we're doing this one at a time. Okay, this puts us at this island.
Go time.
You know what? I am going to just hammer them through. Not like the last time, though. I believe we have a better setup for this. Oh, we did just use up all our boom does too, which is perfect. Let's just do boom attack and surprise attack. It's just like before. We're actually probably just going to use basic for a bit. No, we don't use these too often, but it's definitely easier than using Rose attacks, I'll say that much.
Oh yeah.
Alright. This is really good, obviously, for AoE, because the fact that it also drops 8 balls on everyone whenever it attacks just gives you a lot of extra damage that you would not get anywhere else. So yeah, this is actually surprisingly good AoE. I think that, combined correctly, this is actually the fastest kill some of Bowser's minions particularly quickly. Combine that with a good first strike and we can really clear them out very fast, which is nice. Before we were actually having quite a bit of problems with taking them out quickly. Now we can kind of just clear them with one hit like that. It's cool to know. Alright. Getting a lot better with just hammer attacks. Nice. There we go, we got minion busters. So yeah, there is an achievement for completing a certain amount of Bowser's Adventure.
Oh yeah.
But we got fed so much of them by just being so many in general that we were able to easily get that achievement done, no problem. That was a lot easier than the Zarket one. We haven't even done the Zarket one yet. Well, I guess we better do the classic try each one, see where it takes us. Okay, so this is a fake out wipe. That just leads us back to that pipe.
Go time.
Well, we'll go ahead and defeat the plant now that's over here. We'll deal with them just like we did the last time. Let's go for this man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this time it did not one-shot him. I think one of them keeps blowing the light ball. It's easy to excite. Do a bunch of damage. Okay, I only ended up taking out 2. But we were able to use that shield to take out another. I think because it's just one enemy, it does not force us to use the iron balls against it, which is nice. So we can continue to that right away. Alright, let's see what this is. This might take us to a different island altogether, or take us back. Okay, this is different. Very different. We got a new islet called Meager Islet. I got now that we've tried these, they are no longer question mark.
Yeah.
Just as I thought, by the way. Because these are technically different islets, if you go back and forth between them... Yeah, the monsters we just fought, they all respawn, so we can just take them out again. So this is actually a really good... I found a really good grinding spot. Just go in between one islet and this one, and you can just quickly take out the Vikings very quickly. Although, I want to do it like this. I prefer to first strike them if I can, so we're gonna skip that. Also, because we already defeated them. I'd rather not deal with that. So instead, let's try this pipe, see where this leads. Oh, okay, again leading to that same...
Oh yeah.
So now we have no choice but to go here. I think this is where we need to go. There's a strange bump on the ground. That brings us a pipe. How convenient. A pipe came out of thin air. Which we definitely did not expect. So I guess we better head in it, shall we? I will say that took quite a while to find the right outlets, but we were able to get through that just fine. And now we should be on Wayaway Island, finally.
Huh?
So after waiting for quite a while, we now see Island.
Oh.
Although, it's not really much of a regular island. In fact, it has Bowser's Castle on it, which, in my opinion, is quite intimidating. No.
Yo.
Oh, man. Without a moment's notice. These doofuses are back. And they're heading in with...
Huh?
Apparently they're heading in to fight Bowser. Excuse me. Well then. So this is that Bowser guy. So this is that Bowser's guy's big scary castle. Did you just see the extension cords flying by? Definitely up to something. Gonna be tricky to snag some map berries if we better try carefully.
Let's go.
Castle of the all-powerful Warren Bowser. Oh. See, oh, this gives us an actual overview of what it looks like. Wow. So this is where Bowser ended up this whole time. He just kind of crashed onto this random island. It's probably why it's not able to be connected, because it's kind of stuck in the middle here. Alright, so where does this take us once we activate it? Good, back to Minor Island. So we could still leave like we did before, although because it's Minor Island we'll have to go back to. It takes quite a while to get back. So we better do this. Danger beckons. Does it leave you craving adventure? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, we finally get some new upgrades after waiting, gosh, forever from the looks of it. HP is full, take 30% less damage. Since I'm going to be healing quite a bit, that probably works out the best, especially early on. We'll go ahead and... I like this theme, by the way. It's basically a remix of the Mario Brothers 3 Bowser's Castle theme, which is really nice. Okay, we still need to sell some stuff, but we did still, I think, get some other stuff. Most definitely, we got, yeah, we have a golden medallion we can sell for getting another gear, and then we have another one we can also sell, I think. Oh, the Lucky Charm also sells for quite a bit too. We can sell that. Unfortunately, I do not have anything else. Alright, let's see there. Actually, we sell maybe enough of these items. Well, since I haven't been using nets a lot, why don't we just sell some of these? That'll give us the ability to acquire our gear piece. Oh, that one's, ooh, that's double-edged. Interesting. It says you take percent of the damage you deal. But look how much damage it does. Crap. This is a lot more annoying than I expected. Looks like I'm doing this to Mario first, and then just kind of hoping for the best. Wow. God, we only now just got this. We're gonna probably have to pay more to get this here too, because I do want to have it at some point. Alright. Alright, we need to at least check the area and see if there's any stand. Sure enough, yep, here's Buddy. Oh, it's Mario Luigi. What are you doing here, kid? Let's see Junior and talk about stuff. Spatter's minions like a hitch a ride on the Sega ship. Do you think Junior's in the castle? Oh, you're not making trouble for Willy Bowser, are you? Help you anywhere, okay? So just stay out of Bowser's way. As you can see, he doesn't care about us as much anymore. Remember when he used... But yeah, he knows now that that was a trick. He makes up with that boy from Abandoned Island. Just the other day, Scaly announcing I made a friend. I'm sure if that boy apologized for Junior, forgive him. Young Sir has just much of a good side to him as Lord Bowser. I think we only get that cutscene. Talk, chatting, if we played that quest, so that's a nice reward of doing that side quest, which is nice. Well, we did see the silent steer. Let's see what this is. An entrance or airship dock, which is over the right. Let's go to the airship dock now and see what's over here. This gives us another treasure we have to get. 3. Match the last one to make it go faster. Alright, we got a nice item for going here. Doesn't appear we can go through here. In fact, we can't go here at all. It tells me we're not supposed to be going around there at all. Alright. Fortunately, we're kind of in a weird scenario when it comes to our video. We don't know if we'll get locked in, but we also cannot go into the other area without doing some other stuff. I'm a bit confused now. How much does this sell for again? Yeah, only build. Honestly, we'll probably get more money just selling our... Sort of selling something else. Sorry, 50% of the BP is. What about this? Increase power by 20. You know what? We're not gonna use that. Neither this or this. We're gonna really use. Why not sell these? Get another gear piece for Mario. And this we don't really need either. Because we're already trying to avoid using mushrooms to begin with, so it's not really a good idea to keep doing that. As for our other items, we'll just look for... Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. We're trying to keep one of every item, as you can see, but also still get some other upgrades while we have it. Alright, so now we're gonna get this for Mario, and we'll just try to get some for Luigi later, or see if Luigi can actually equip and upgrade himself. That'll be what I use with the rest of my time, and then I'm in the episode here. But also, we need to set our plugs, because I don't know how much... Oh, okay, we still have a few charges. We can probably use that for a bit. We actually do have a couple of the items we already need for that segment. In fact, this right here actually could work really well. You know, there's this thing that says, oh, this will reduce the damage, you do something else, but this, just consider this item, protect us, reduce the damage you take to South Rosio. This will be a blessing for the Sharp Bones fight when we do that later, as it'll literally prevent us from taking any damage. Whenever that raves, we can just replace that with the not dropping badge, and all of a sudden we'll be in a much better scenario if we fight that. We could actually go and fight that right now. However, I still want to grind up my rank a bit. I feel like still need a bit more damage, and I heard also no sharp bones right away, so I think personally, for my opinion, it's probably better to just wait until I'm really done with the game, or at least close to it, and then attempt it once I have very strong bars attacks that do a lot of damage to one enemy, because I think they have like a lot of HP, almost like a boss equivalent of HPs, almost. Alright. What can we actually use? Well, not that. That gives us, what, 1 jump power. This one's actually much better. I didn't even notice I had a percent biz. Okay, so we'll give that to Luigi for now. Only the Masterpiece Hammer is an upgrade, so we'll have to wait for him to get an upgrade there. So, other than that, not much is changing. Alright, now that that's done, I think I wasted enough time. Perfect. You know what to expect. Despite Big Scary Castle, Big Scary Sap, Bowser's Obby Cry of Scary, I don't think I want to enter it right now. So instead, we're going to end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next video where we enter Bowser's Castle on Wayaway Island and hopefully get those amp berries. So then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.